What did you make of Kalvin Phillips, AJ? Because we said that he maybe looked a bit rusty in midweek. He comes into the side here, and I thought he got better as the game went on. He played some really nice passes, and I thought that was a really encouraging performance in terms of him getting back to a level.
Yeah, I think that there is and when you look at the Wimbledon game, with no disrespect meant to Wimbledon, is it also kind of playing against that level of opposition as well? Because you know that it's going to be a very different experience when you're coming up against a team that are going to press you very aggressively and differently, and they're going to defend physically. It's a very aerial challenge, and that isn't one that Kalvin Phillips has a lot playing for England and Man City and Leeds. It's not what you have, and drafting him in from having played next to no football into that kind of environment was tough for him. And he wasn't good, let's be honest. It was not his finest day, but definitely there were areas where you look at that and think, oh, you can understand why he struggled in that Wimbledon game, and any sort of concerns from that. And we had a few where we were walking back from the Wimbledon games and go, oh, I'm really not sold. I know it's early, but I'm a bit concerned about this as the high profile signing. Went straight out the window in this Fulham game because the passing was really good. He got stuck in every time he was pressured on the ball. He managed to hold his own. I liked the way he worked with Sam. There seemed to be a good connection there as well, which I think another thing with the Fulham game is all his teammates are new to the system as well. I mean, there were so many new starters in the Wimbledon game that it was just, it's a hard environment for him to come into. Whereas there was a bit more stability in the team against Fulham. He combined really well with Morsey. The passing was much more suited to him. He was able to stretch the game a lot, and what you see a lot in the Premier League when we've seen Trent and Van Dijk and Kevin De Bruyne sit deep and they can just cut you open. One pass over the top, 1-2, done. And Phillips showed that he can be that player. The passes where he just takes out an entire team in one go. 60 minutes, played really well, gave it everything out there. Loved when he came off as well. He went to the crowd and pumped them up. Brilliant. Loved it. So, sign of things to come. There are still things that he'll need to work on and get better with. But when you've got as well an international break to keep building up your fitness and learn a McKenna system, and then the good run of games after that, I think we can see a lot from him in the next few weeks and months.